Neon signs, LED displays, anime bill gadget shop signage stack up in 3 dimensions, turning it into a city where light takes the lead, especially at night. The main avenue is packed with people, and on pedestrian-only days, color and crowds spill out across the wide street. Slip into the back streets and you'll find parts shops and tiny specialty stores, along with quiet, shadowy alleys. For street photographers, Akihabara is perfect for playing with its sheer number of light sources, reflections, color casts, mixed lighting, and for collecting fragments of culture, cosplayers, tourists, and hands gripping bags full of electronics. Kamada is a busy commercial district full of heat and texture. Dense crowds in front of the station, covered arcades, nightlife streets, and the faint scent of old bathhouses all mixed together, giving you subjects day and night. There's an overload of signage and color, and the alleys are narrow, which suits close-range street photography. You can capture the voices and expressions of people calling out, fluorescent light deep inside shops, the entrances to old bars, the humid night air and reflections on wet pavement, the rawness of a lived-in city. It's a place where you encounter a Tokyo that isn't polished or refined. Yoyogi feels like a boundary neighborhood. The afterglow of Shinjuku's skyscrapers lingers, but just a short walk from the station puts you among old houses and small buildings. Yamanote and Odakyu line viaducts, expressway overpasses, and a tangle of tight back streets send lines running both vertically and horizontally through your frame. For street photographers, it's a great place to capture people walking along the tracks, light at the end of a dark underpass, or compositions where Shinjuku's skyline appears faintly in the distance, images that convey the unique feeling of being just outside the city center. front of Shinanomachi Station, hospitals, churches, and offices quietly line the streets instead of dense towers, and a short walk takes you to the tree-lined avenues and playing fields of Meiji-Jingu-Gaien, a district with plenty of breathing space. Subjects include runners and cyclists heading toward the outer gardens, the gentle curve of the tracks as seen from the station platform, and the repetitive rhythm of the tree-lined streets. With little in the way of flashy neon, it's an area suited to quiet street photography, where you build your compositions from light and shadow, spatial relationships, and distance. Osaki is a neighborhood where sleek, redeveloped business districts coexist with the Yamanote Line viaduct and older backstreets. Glass-fronted offices, wide sidewalks, and promenades along the canal make it easy to frame open, airy compositions with a strong sense of space. Step behind the station and you'll find traces of old factories and modest houses that add a layer of everyday life beneath the polished surface. For street photographers, this area is ideal for capturing commuter flows in the morning and evening, reflections in office windows, and silhouettes of people cut out against the shadows of bridges and elevated tracks. Golden Gai is a unique nighttime maze even by Tokyo standards, where tiny wooden bars are packed together and narrow passageways are lined with lanterns and small bulbs. Hand-painted signs, rain-soaked stone paving, and light leaking from the cracks of doorways all become entrances to stories. For street photography, it's a great place to hunt for shadows turning a corner, the sense of someone just behind a door, faces floating in warm light, and silhouettes layered over handwritten signage. The neon world at night is, of course, photogenic, but the slightly run-down feel of the area at daytime is just as compelling in its own right. Shimbashi is defined by bar-filled underpasses, the crush of people in front of the station, and a stubbornly down-to-earth atmosphere right on the edge of Office Tower, Tokyo. By day, waves of suits stream between gray and beige buildings. By night, the warm glow of signs blends with the flushed faces of drunk salarymen. On rainy days especially, neon stretches across wet pavement and lines of umbrellas slice up your frame. It's a neighborhood where you can easily capture the fatigue and warmth of urban life. The flow of people leaving work, the entrances of tiny izakayas, drifting smoke, someone leaning on a railing, that brief moment of stillness just before the last train. Walk towards Shiodome and high-rise towers line the streets. On weekends, office workers vanish from this area, letting you photograph rows of skyscrapers on almost empty streets. Kanda is a working downtown, packed tightly with secondhand bookstores, sports shops, long-established eateries, and offices. Around noon, fast-paced office workers rush past. At night, smoke from standing bars and yakitori stalls hangs in the alleys. You can photograph Showa-era storefronts, contrasted with people in suits, the deep perspective of narrow lanes, and faces lit by the warm glow of old light bulbs and lanterns. The very clutter of the place naturally becomes rhythm and texture in your images. Yoga is defined by low-rise, Setagaya-style housing, the flow of cars along Kampachi Avenue, and the broad greenery of Kinuta Park. It's not a flashy neighborhood, but there are many spots where light wraps gently around the scene, and the calm of early mornings and late afternoons feels surprisingly strong. You can photograph slanting light catching the corners of residential streets, people walking their dogs, parents and children on benches, and nighttime traffic trails along Kanpachi, the gentle rhythm of everyday life. It's a place where you see a more lived-in, domestic side of Tokyo, a little removed from the city center.